Hello everyone, this is March monthly readings, and I'd like to always hop on here and wish you well for the month ahead and just thank you for tuning in. If you want more, you can definitely head on over to my website, abundantlifetarot.com, and I have got love readings, abundance readings, general life readings for the month ahead for each sign. And I encourage you to check out not just your sun sign, but your moon sign, your rising sign, to get a full picture of how your month is going to go. And then also check out your significant other or other friend or loved one or boss to see how their month is going as well. So I hope you have an amazing, abundant March, and let's get on into it. Hello Capricorns, this is your March monthly abundance tarot and oracle reading. And we're going to just get right on into it. Alright, so you're looking at abundance, career, your finances or wealth, and health for the month of March. Spirit, what's going on for Capricorns? We have the Emperor, what you'll be facing and confronting, and the Page of Wands. What tools will you be utilizing to bring about more abundance? Interesting. Nine of Swords, Page of Swords. And then the outcome cards. What's happening in the month of March, or how does the month of March end? Excuse me. How does the month end in terms of abundance for Capricorns in March? And what do you take with you into April? What do you leave behind in March? Okay. Spirit, please give us additional information for Capricorns about what's coming or what to expect. We have words of abundance. What about the tools for March in the area of abundance, or cultivating abundance, or navigating situations? We have employment change. And then finally, the outcome. What's happening here? Remembering that God is your source, if you so believe in God. And then we have just some additional guidance here for what's happening in the month of March in the area of finances, abundance for Capricorns. Terra. And water. Interesting. In terms of the tools, what additional guidance, Spirit, do you have for the tools? Luna. And then finally the outcome. What additional guidance? Thank you. Balance. Sitting right next to Temperance. Coincidence? Oh, something else jumped. I think not. And home. Just kind of have. Okay. Let's get started with your reading. Okay, so we have the Emperor and the Page of Wands. And with the Emperor energy, we have you bossing up, taking ownership at work, really stepping out of your comfort zone and into maybe leadership roles. And you are happy to do so. You're happy to step up to that plate and be the one to do it. Some of you are encountering people like this in your life that's got this take charge attitude, has vision, and as a result of that, people fall in line into that vision. And so it's it definitely shows some sort of leadership, either on the part of this person that's represented in the Emperor in your life, or if this is you as the embodiment. The Page of Wands is maybe about news, maybe new job opportunities, or changes at your company that you have to be aware of and be a little bit nimble with. You are embarking on new pursuits with the Page of Wands, exploring new endeavors, new passions, new goals, and exploring new territory, new terrain. Tarot says, having to take the long way, but being okay with having to go the long way. And with the Water card, it says, it's going to be an emotional time for you this month. You're going to have as you navigate through this journey, through this life this month, you're going to be emotional as you go through the month. But that's okay. The emotions are good. They're stirring up with this Water card. But it's better that they do that, because it's ultimately those emotions are helping to fuel your manifestations, as it's coupled with the words of abundance. It says, you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. So do you think the Emperor, like successful emperors who embark on journeys and go and explore and take over new terrain and try new things, do you think they go into it with the negative thought patterns and feeling like they're not going to win? Probably not. Otherwise, they wouldn't be emperors. You might have heard of like maybe one emperor who might have been born into it and quickly died off. But the ones you hear about are the ones who have vision, the ones who have purpose and drive and ambitions, and just was courageous and like a risk taker, as in the Page of Wands. So watch your words, watch your emotions, and if your emotions are steering you down a path of negativity, or if your thought patterns are as well, be like the Emperor and get back to what is your vision for your life? What is your vision for how you wish to share with the world? And that is what's connected to what will bring you your abundance. And you've got to start uttering words of abundance, writing down words of abundance. Okay, moving on into the tools position. We have the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords, along with employment change and Luna. So, employment change. Some of you may be facing some layoffs in the coming months. So you're fearing that, you're worrying about that. It's, kind of keeping you up at night. Some of you have a sense of feeling like there is an employment change that's necessary, and you're worried about it, and you're fretting over how this is all going to play out. The kind of work that you would probably want to do is not necessarily going to be the kind of work that brings in a lot of money, but it would be what would stir your soul. And sometimes you just want to be rebellious. Sometimes you feel like, I want to go against the grain and just do me and screw what everybody else is trying to have me do. I'm going to do me. I'm going to be like the Page of Swords and go off on my own and be rebellious and be headstrong and a little bit bullish. The problem with that, though, is if we're not careful, we can make rash decisions, and and either there could be hurt feelings, or there could be some decisions made that you can't easily undo the ramifications. So you have to be careful with that Page of Swords energy. But it does help you to kind of get out of the funk of worry. The tool here in the Nine of Swords is about surrendering the worry and leaning into the Luna energy, into the intuitive energies that we have in all of us, that is innate in all of us, that we can tap into. So when you start to worry, when you start to fret about the future, when you start to worry about how things are going to unfold, pause, stop, and just get in touch with Luna. Get in touch with Luna and all will be well, because you'll be in that receptive mode to receive and download some information to guide you on what to do next, to guide you on transitioning in that employment change, whether you leave the employer or whether the employer asks you to leave. It says employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. You're being supported each step of the way. Remember that when you're worrying. The tool here is to surrender the worry, because you're not here to be worrying. If you're having a worry all the time, something is not right. Something is not right with that, and it needs to be adjusted. Not judged poorly about it, adjust it. And then finally in the outcome cards, so we have the Temperance card and the Lovers card, two major arcana cards, and then we have the Balance card that jumped right away, and so that sat perfectly with the Temperance card. And I'm going to do this. This seems more fitting for me. So we have the Temperance card with Balance, and this is telling me that Capricorns, this is what you embody. This is the outcome cards, how the month ends, right? This is not like what we anticipate or what we may be working through. Yeah, this may be a call for some of you to bring in more balance and harmony in your life, but this card to me is signifying, no, at the end of the month, you will be looking back at your month and seeing how much balance and harmony that you've brought to your life, that you took ownership for in your life, and that it's come because you made a conscious decision to be like the Emperor and take control of your schedule, take control of your job search, take control of your destiny. Even if you're in a situation where it feels like you're out of control, where you feel like you've done all you could do with your employer and you still feel like you're on the chopping block, you've done everything you can do. There's nothing that worrying can add to the situation. Nothing at all. So remember that. And it seems to me that you do remember that. You balance everything, and everything kind of comes back into a harmonious flow and cycle. And you're able to navigate this transition, this big employment change, which is a big transition. As you move through that, you're able to do so with ease and grace. You have the Lovers card. I put the Home card next to the Lovers card because I feel like for some of you this symbolizes harmony at home, and just feeling like at this point in your life things are sweet, things are good with your little family that you've created, whether it's your biological family or otherwise, doesn't matter. you just feel harmony. And that's what you're working for. That's why you feel like you have to make a living, is to support a happy, loving home life with the lovers with the home. It says, God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. For all to share. And so I get a sense that you really start to understand that, embody that, embrace it, cozy up with that co-creative spirit, and are now starting to manifest a beautiful, harmonious home life where you feel like you have a budget that you're able to kind of get with and work with. You, at the end of the month, have job opportunities that start to kind of pop up and develop. You're able to hang out with friends, so you have an abundance of loving connections. You have an abundance of love. Abundance is not just about money, although that's a good chunk of it, I'm sure. It's about wealth. It's about health. It's about overall well-being. Relationships tend to help with that, right? So I get a sense, Capricorns, that you're going to be hanging out and having some fun times with either your lovers or friends, and just a harmonious and well-balanced home life that you've been really seeking and striving for a long time, and now it's finally here. It's finally at your doorstep, and that is the energy that you'll be carrying forth into April. And it's a beautiful energy. It's, it's transformative. You navigate some things here as you go through the month. And the biggest thing is this winds of change, of the employment change, whether it's you trying to usher that in to your life, or whether it's kind of being put upon you. It doesn't matter. This transition is big and major, and you're just going to have to go through with it with the Emperor card, and you will be successful. It will be all right. The Tool card just shows that this is just a process that this worry that you'll just have to have that worry and use it as a tool to inform you next time. Next time something like this comes up, you won't be worried because you would have gone through this life school lesson, right? And it'll be all right. And this is a tool in that case, right? So there you have it, my lovely Capricorns. I could go on, but I won't bore you. Be sure to check out the Love Tarot readings for March for coupled and single Capricorns over at abundantlifetarot.com. And the general life readings will be there as well. So you can get the full picture of what's going on with your monthly readings. And you can do so by subscribing to the Moon Dancer level at abundantlifetarot.com, or just doing an a la carte subscription just for the monthlies. All right, my dears, thank you all so much for watching. Much love, many blessings, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.